I didn't want to do this video. Like, I really was trying to hold off doing this video. Like, for real. Like, I really didn't want to do this shit because I love this guy so much. Like, this is my childhood. I grew up on this man. But what the fuck happened to Eminem? I'm just really trying to figure it out. What the fuck happened to Eminem? I know Chloroseptic Remix was dope, but that's one song. I'm talking about an entire album and some of the shit he did on his last album. I don't know what's going on. Like, what happened to Eminem? And this is what this video is about. Talking about M and what's happened, and talking about Revival. It's going to be like a mini review of Revival. So I'm sorry if you're a diehard M fan like I am, and maybe you're unapologetic and you can't see no flaws, but I'm going to have to be honest, and we're really going to have to dive into what is going on with M. So yeah, man, this might break my heart to do, but I have to do it, and I feel like M has lost it, and not to the terms of rapping, because I still think M can rap in his sleep, even though he has a couple of shaky lines in Revival. I don't know if I want to bring him out, but I mean he does. But I still think M can rap in his sleep. He proved it on Chloroseptic Remix with 2 Chainz and Fresher, I think is his name. But I mean, I just so like I said, not the lyricism. Lyricism is still on point, but I think he's definitely lost his ear for music, his ear for good beats, his ear for good hooks, his ear for knowing which person to put on a feature and what person not to put on a feature. And like I don't know, like the last album, Marshall Mathers LP2, he had a couple questionable features, couple questionable hooks that was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I let it pass because he was killing the shit he was rapping. A la Legacy, when I heard Headlights, even though I liked the dude from Fun, but even that hook still was a little cheesy. Survival, Monster, even though I love Rihanna, but still, like, just some of these songs was like, like, what are you doing right now? Like, why are your beats and why are your features so commercial, so pop? You're supposed to be the underground M. I get that you're white and you're, crossed over, you're mainstream, you're big, and you have a white audience, and I'm sure generally your white audience, they do like listening to pop music. I like pop music too, but this sound that you're particularly picking is not for you, M. I'm sorry, it's not. Stop trying to make it work. But yet he keeps doing it. Like, let's back up. In case you don't know, Eminem, let me do a brief, just brief refresher on Eminem. Eminem, hip hop extraordinaire, has dominated the rap game for many years. He started with the Slim Shady. Well, he really started with Infinite, but let's go with his major solo album. Slim Shady LP started, raising a lot of eyebrows, pissing off a lot of people, saying a bunch of crazy shit. Marshall Mathers LP, same thing, pissing off a lot of people, saying a lot of crazy shit, but also having really interesting and dope stories behind some of the crazy shit that he's saying. And Eminem Show, same thing, a little wired down, but still a success. And what made him so dope is he killed with great stories. He killed with great rhymes. He said funny ass offensive punchlines, but they were so dope that you kind of let the shit go. Like where he say shit about, my lines are like a jagged edge to stab you in the head, whether you're a fag or les. Homotracity, yes. I can't even get into, because some of this shit is just so intricate. I'm zoning off of one joint, stopping the limo, shopping the limo, hell, stopping the window with gunpoint. A lyricist without a clue. What year is this? Fuck a needle, here's a sword. Body pierced with this. Living them up, never giving a fuck. Give me the keys, I'm drunk and I never driven a truck. But I smoke dope in the cab. I stab you with the sharpest knife I can grab. Come back the next week and reopen your scab. Like, that's the type of shit, like, nigga. He still raps like that, but it was on Dre beats. It was on dope beats. It was on great production. Now, it's not that. And what made M so dope is that he would call out other mainstream pop artists on their cheesiness, their corniness, their corny music. And now, unfortunately, man, this is gonna fuck me up to say, but he's become the nigga that he once hated. He's become the nigga that he was going at. He's become the nigga that he's been clowning, like the cornball pop artist. And I just don't get why. Like, you got the money, you got the fame, you don't need like to chase a commercial hit. So, do you just honestly like this music? Are you in the stage in your life where like the traditional boom bap hip hop or the even the trap shit you ain't really fucking with? Like the type of sound you want to do is you want to be Macklemore 2.0, when really Macklemore should be trying to be like you, which is like the GOAT of rap. So I just don't understand your thought process. Like, what? Why are you doing this, Em? Why? I am really dumbfounded. I'm really trying to figure this shit out because I am so fucking confused. I really don't get it. Like he's always had pop records, you know, but they were M type of pop records like Stand, Sing for the Moment, even Beautiful on Relapse, but they were still his type of shtick. It didn't sound like other people's shit. Like it still sounded like M. He still found a way to M it. And even on MMLP2, he still found a way to M it, but it was just different, man. Like the production was just not the same. I just don't get it, man. I don't know. Like I'm usually able to go past the pop shit. Like whatever, whatever cheesy pop hook or whatever, because he's rapping so well, I let the shit go. But this fucking album, Revival, it was too fucking much. It was too fucking much. Like, nigga, M, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Like, I can't let this shit go. I don't care how intricate and how dope you're doing with the rhyme scheme and the flow and whatever story you're telling. I can't look past how corny the fucking hook is when it comes back in. It's just too fucking much, bro. I can't get it. I just don't understand why you're doing it. This Revival or this type of music is like you getting pussy from like the baddest bitch on the planet, and like you fucking her, the shit's good, but in the middle of you getting this pussy, there's a nigga that keeps coming out and showing his dick to you, and make like literally every like 60 seconds, every time you're like, you getting the pussy, you getting in, and then all of a sudden it's just a nigga just what's up, just jacking off every fucking time. And yeah, once you're done, the bad bitch gonna ask you, well, yeah, did you like the sex? You gonna be like, I mean, yeah, the sex was good, but like, what was up with your boy? Like, just keep coming up in here jacking off. Like, bro, like, I'm so, like, your pussy was good, but it was just hard. Like, you kept throwing me off with that shit. Like, why in order for me to get the pussy, I gotta tolerate this motherfucker jacking off in the room? Or like, why is he even in the room? Why are these people on these hooks? Why is this production even bad? Yeah, your bars are the bad bitch, but nigga, these beats, these hooks, that's the shit that's just stroking his dick while I'm trying to enjoy your bars, nigga. Why the fuck do I have to deal with that shit? Why? Why did you have to work with Rick Rubin? I understand he's a legend, but clearly y'all niggas ain't making the type of music that everybody else is fucking with. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to say trash because I love you, M, but nigga, come on, like, M, you know this is bad. M, you have to know this is bad. There's no way. You can't be the greatest rapper in my eyes if you don't know this is bad. This is bad music. You know this is trash. Like, you got to. I'm done, man. I just can't. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Like, I just don't understand why M won't go back to his grassroots. Go back to Dr. Dre slapping beats, saying crazy shit, saying deep shit, but just on good beats. I don't even have an issue with the content. I don't have an issue with socially aware M. I don't have an issue with socially conscious M, saying real shit M, apologizing to your ex-wife or whatever. Like, I don't have no issue with that. All I have an issue with is the production and the corny ass hooks. Do not work with Pink no more. Do not work with Kalani no more. Do not work with some of these motherfuckers because they do not mesh with you. Your lines are way too dope for you to be putting on corny shit. And if you think that you're so dope that you can overcome that shit, my nigga, it's stopped now. It's stopped. We've reached the end. You cannot do it. It's whack. I'm sorry. Stop doing it, man. Go back with Dre. Tell Dre, like, I don't need you to just put your name on the fucking album. I need you to actually give me dope ass fucking beats. This is what I need from you, Dre. And if you're not gonna give me that shit, then find me another nigga who will give me dope beats. But do not give me Rick Rubin. Because Rick Rubin, I'm sorry, he is not doing what's best for me, Eminem the rapper. You should be rapping on Just Blaze shit. You should be rapping on the hardest shit that slap, and you can wrap your fucking lyrics around. You should be rapping on shit like DNA. You should be going crazy on fucking beats. Not this watered down Starbucks, fucking Target, Whole Foods ass beats. Stop. Knock it off. Stop with this watered down shit. This diet vitamin water ass beats. This is not for you, Em. You are too dope of a rapper. You are too dope of an MC. You are one of the greatest rappers of all time. If Hov can get classic beats, you should be able to get classic beats. You should not be able to get this watered fucking down Macklemore, Ryan Lewis fucking... even G-Eazy got better beats than you. What is going on? I'm sorry. You need better shit, bro. I don't know. Whoever your yes men, you need to fire them all and get some no men. Get some fucking no men that will tell you like, nigga, this shit is whack. Do better. Alright, I'm done. I'm sorry. I know I was going in. I still love M. Corceptic remix was dope. I still hate the fucking hook. But he rapped on it. The beat's okay. You know, it's fine. But I need M. Please, M, don't let this be your last album. This can't be the way you go out. You have to keep going. Like, I'm sorry. You have to at least give me one more dope Eminem album, and then you can hang it up and do whatever. But, like, no, I'm sorry. Like, I'll give a couple of my favorite tracks, Offended and Framed, even though I hate the hook on Framed too, but at least those sounded like Eminem songs, and that's the type of shit I want from you, Em. I don't need this watered down bubblegum bullshit. I don't need this fucking Vampire Diaries ass beats. I don't need these fucking, like, I don't know, this fucking One Tree Hill. I don't need these watered down shit, man. This shit is whack. I'm sorry, bro. I love you, M. You're still the goat in my, you still one of the goats in my eyes, but, like, you gotta switch this shit up. This shit is not cutting, my nigga. I'm sorry. I still love you, though. But, yeah, y'all tell me what you think. Am I tripping? Am I going too hard? Or do y'all feel the same way? Please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, man. I'm going to keep this going and see where I go with it, man. Thank y'all.